What up, what up? Welcome to Girl Talk. Going live, I'm a little late. So good. Okay. Yo, yo, yo. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Girl Talk. Hope you have your drink. Hope y'all ready. Today we have a special guest, Groovey Lew will be coming on. Mount Vernon's finest, the fashion king, and everything in between. Give me a second. We're waiting for him to come on. Hey, everybody. Can you put Instagram on there? What's up? What's up? What up, Britt? How y'all doing? How's everybody doing? There's a question box at the bottom. I always like to tell people this in case you want to ask a question, in case you want to say anything. We live. How y'all doing? How's Corona treating everybody? Is everybody back to work? What's good? Thank you. We waiting right now for Groovey Lew to come on. How y'all doing? Hey, Letty. Hi, everybody. What are y'all drinking? What's the drinks? What's up? It's Sunday, but every day is like the same day nowadays. What we drinking? I got a little sip. Remember, this is Girl Talk, so you know how us girls talk. It's never really sober. Glass of wine. I don't got work tomorrow, so y'all know I'm chilling. I'm just waiting for Groovey Lew to come on right now. You know how that go. Lemonade and passion fruit. But with what? Straight? No straight drinks. Put a little vodka in that. Welcome y'all. Welcome to Girl Talk. I don't know if this is your guys' first time on, but we talk about a little bit of everything. Right now we're going to meet up with Groovey Lew. He's coming on. He's going to tell us about his past, present, and the future. Just waiting. We just waiting for him to come on. Oh, breastfeeding. Right. My bad. Welcome everybody. How y'all doing? What's going on? Margarita mix. Coolada Ciroc. I like that. Okay. I want to read y'all. Okay, here we go. So I can read. I'm waiting for Groovey Lew to come on. Start my questions. Britt, can you call your dad and tell him what to press, please? I don't think he knows how to come on. He's waiting. Let me see. What's up, y'all? How y'all feeling? Sorry for the delay. Go live with. Sorry about this. You know how that go. So this is probably like I think I've been doing this about 2 months now. Girl Talk just originally started from, I was inside quarantine. Always wanted to talk. That's what I do. Wanted to be a radio show host or on TV. So I came up with Girl Talk. I interviewed a few people. Different things, lots of information. If you guys just go check out my page. I'm trying to get him to come on now. What up, L? I'm trying to. Give me the tablet. Y'all all good? Sorry for the delay. I'm trying to request him. Gosh, older people in technology. No matter. What's good? Keep the energy up. Is everybody having a good day? This quarantine can't really brunch like we used to. Kind of sad about that. Kind of missing my mimosa. We're just trying to connect right now. Sorry about this. Sorry. Everything's a work in progress. Y'all know how that go. Is he coming? Is he on? No. Sorry, y'all. Let me see. Sorry about this. I'm trying to send him a message so he can log on. Actually, let me call him. Give us 1 minute. What up, everybody? Everybody's here. Everybody's here. What y'all want to hear? What y'all want to talk about? He's vegan. He's opening up a vegan restaurant. Here we go. He joined. No, he didn't ask though. He joined. See, can we request him? Right there. Yeah. It's so good. We working it out, working the kinks out.
So I'm gonna click you. Babe, please don't.
It's okay. We're just trying to get everything together. My viewers understand, right? He's coming. We waiting. We waiting. We waiting. It's connecting. Thank you, Dorney. Hope everybody got there. Hope everybody's good. Hope life is treating y'all good. I know we can't really go out. Hope everybody's saving or paying their bills or catching up. There's a lot of sad things going on right now, but at least we can do is still take care of ourselves. So when this is over, we could be lit. You know how that go. We're waiting for him to come in. We just waiting for him. Sorry. I don't know what's going on with his phone. What's up with y'all? Welcome to Girl Talk. I see we got some new followers in the building. I don't know why he cannot. I don't know. On, but I think he's having a hard time. I think he's having a hard time. What's up? Sorry. Yeah, Britt, he requests, but it didn't come through. I sent him a request also.
He has to click view.
Just tell him to click view. No, tell him to click on the live. If you look on top, because he's following me, on top it says live, and he just clicks view on it. Sorry, y'all. It's all good, though. It's all good, though. I got a couple of questions for my cuz, but he's having troubles right now. Do you see it? I have my assistant helping me. Shout out to her. I mean, my manager. Is this versus? I feel like it. Nah, we about to kill it though.
He's declining. He's declining.
Okay, here you go right here. Okay. Okay, he should be coming on right now. Hey everybody. Just waiting for Groovey Lew to come in. If y'all have any questions y'all want to ask, it's always down the question box right there. I don't know what's going on with his service. What's up? What's up? Just waiting for him to come in. If anybody want to ask any questions, if you have anything to say once things are going on, don't accept mine. I didn't accept yours. We're just waiting, having a little difficulties. It says waiting, Britt. So he's on. Tell him to turn his Wi-Fi off, maybe, and then we can go. What's up, y'all? Well, cheers. Cheers to all of y'all being here. Because y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. And I appreciate that. And that's facts. We're just waiting. We're just waiting. What's up? Well, I told you about Girl Talk. Why I started it. I just want to be with my people. I want to talk to y'all. All right, here we go again. Okay. We're still waiting. Hey, we can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can
You
hear you
hear me
now.
now?
Yes, hi, welcome to Girl Talk.
Oh, bless it, love. Thank you for having me.
Welcome. First, I always like to start off with, I know it's Corona, we're in quarantine, we're all locked in right now. I mean, there's a little bit more movement, but not as much. How is your mental health? Are you making sure that you're taking care of yourself? Is everything good over there?
Yeah. I'm so blessed. You know, once we wake up and we breathing, we blessed. But I'm taking care of myself, taking care of my family. I'm doing the things that I've been doing for the last 30 years to keep myself in
Woo woo!
focus.
Right.
Nothing new under the sun. Just keep doing what I've been doing to maintain myself and just teaching my family about maintaining themselves and their health as well. That's it.
Correct. Okay, so we spreading it, we showing. That's great. First question. People know that you were born in Mount Vernon. We read about that. All Mount Vernon people know that. But give us a little background. Where were you raised? Like what elementary schools you went to?
Mount
Things like
Vernon,
that.
one of the greatest cities in the world.
Forever.
Yeah, I was raised in money earning Mount Vernon. I'm from money earning Mount Vernon. See, it's a difference.
Oh, you from money? That's old school
Yeah,
money earning
yeah,
Mount Vernon.
yeah.
Okay.
Now, that's true school.
True school.
Yeah, that's the originals. You know what I mean? So, I grew up on the south side of Mount Vernon. I went to Washington Elementary School. I think it's called Nellie H. Thornton right now.
All right. I think it's a high school
And
now.
then, yeah, I went through the system. I went through Davis. I went through Nichols. I went through Mount Vernon High School, and then I also went to New Rochelle High School. But
Okay.
Mount Vernon is where my heart and
Mount
where
Vernon's where your
my family
heart is.
and
Mount
where
Vernon's where you
love
from.
is. Yeah.
And I'm happy that you still represent. Sometimes we see people who make it and go on, and sometimes they want to be from the Bronx or from Harlem. So I think us Mount Vernians appreciate, like, yeah, he said he's from Mount Vernon. He's still here. So that's a great look, and I think that's why you get the love and respect that you do. Groovey Lew, where did that name come from? How did you come up with that name?
Groovey Lew, I never came up with that name. Growing up in Mount Vernon, I moved into the Heights down by Columbus off of Beekman Avenue when I was like in fourth grade. And just the way I used to dress, like, colorful sneakers. I used to paint on my clothes. I used to have parts in my hair, just being different from everything that was going on in the town and just going to Graham School Park playing basketball when I was young. This kid named Scott Garland, he was like an older cat, but he was a comedian, and he used to crack on me on my clothes and stuff, and he used to say that I was groovy. They didn't know my name yet because I just moved to the area, and he used to say I was groovy, like, and then he asked me my name, and I said Lou, and Groovey Lew. It just stuck from ever, but it came from him cracking on me and cracking on my clothes. He really loved my style. He didn't know
Right.
tell me, but he would turn it into jokes every day. I would come around the park with different things on. So that's how that came
So
about.
that's how. Oh wow, interesting. I never knew that.
Yeah.
And I don't think people knew that either. Great. When you was coming up and you was trying to do your thing and getting into the entertainment, there was really no social media. There wasn't no Instagrams. There wasn't no Facebooks. Um, do you think now that it's kind of not easier, but easier to at least get some light, some shine, since Instagram and Facebook has come about?
Yeah, I think technology is wonderful. Like the youth have the world in their hands and they have to use it to their advantage to move themselves forward. Like when we was coming up, we had to go down to Brooklyn. We had to go to Harlem. You got to go to Chicago. You got to go to Virginia. You know what I mean?
Gotta
Y'all
be in
could just
person.
pick up your phone and be wherever y'all want. Like we had to travel. You got to get in the dance circle and dance. It's just more about showing and proving. Like being there in the physical. Like now you can just go on the computer and say, how you doing? I'm a fashion stylist. I'm a makeup artist. I'm a designer. And people will give you a chance, not knowing, but they'll give you a chance just because you say what you are. But and sometimes we had to prove it more. So I just think if we had that technology, it would have been different for us, but it made us grind and hustle and appreciate.
Right, that's what I was about to ask. The grind is a little bit more serious.
Yeah, it made us grind and hustle and appreciate everything that we were doing, like, you know. So that's how that goes. But I just love that the youth has the technology to use it and just be better than we.
So we should take advantage of it, basically.
Yes, you have
we
to.
don't gotta drive. We don't gotta take the bus and all this stuff. We just go straight to social media, go to live, go to whatever you want, hashtag somebody, get noticed.
Yeah, so get on your computers and your tablets and use your social media to advance you and your careers and to bring money to you and move yourself forward and the things you want to do, and don't be on them computers playing around, you know. Turn it into something. Like you can learn anything. Everything is at hand. Anything you want to know. And back in them times you have to pay to take courses. You got to pay and, you know, go to schools and everything. Now you can just be home and learn. So
so there's no reason nobody shouldn't be doing what they really want to do in life right now.
The world
Even if you ain't got no money, if you can connect to somebody's Wi-Fi,
the world is too big and there's too many hustles not to have money.
Too many hustles. You hear that, guys? There's too many hustles right now. We got the technology at our hands. Back in the day, they had to get on the train, do this, do that. There's no excuse right now. You can go to Starbucks, get on the Wi-Fi. There's ways to get around things. You don't have to have a phone. You can have an iPod and still connect. So hustle, everybody. I feel like we shouldn't let what's going on stop us. Like you said, you still going, you still doing what you have to do. I like that.
I see people that's handicapped that's hustling harder than people has every physical part working. Like
that's how I feel. I met this guy. He was telling me he didn't have a job and it was hard. But I'm like, Amazon is hiring, the grocery stores, the Walmarts, all these places need people to work. There's no reason right now why, unless something is wrong with you physically and you can't get up.
It's nowadays, it's a lot of people egos. Like you have to put your ego behind you and you have to start somewhere and you have to build up. And it's going to take a little time. Like, you know, some things move forward faster than others, but you have to put yourself in a situation to give yourself a chance. Like you can start sweeping a restaurant and in 5 years you may own a restaurant, but you have to get in. You have to start somewhere to build yourself up and hold your pride and your ego.
I just want to welcome everybody to Girl Talk. I see that we have some new followers. This is every Sunday, 8 o'clock. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Groovey, you spoke about egos. Was there ever time, when you first started, did you know that you had to put your ego behind, or was it like a lesson learned? Like, did something happen and you was like, you know what, let me just fall back and then...
Yeah, plenty of times you have to humble yourself, you know. It's a respect thing. You respect yourself, but sometimes you have to humble yourself and you have to fall back and you have to like just play the cut sometimes just to keep yourself in ciphers, like, you know what I mean? at times you want to jump up and shout and say something and something's not going right or whatever, but it's about keeping your cool and looking to the bigger picture. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so sometimes we gotta put our egos behind it, and
Mm-hmm.
it'll work. Is attitude a big thing too with trying to make it anywhere, jobs, any kind of job, like attitude, being
Oh, yeah.
positive, being
Attitude is
happy,
important.
smiling.
Attitude is important. Attitude is important. Great attitudes go a long way. Respect and treating people properly and can move you through some doors that if you didn't have the right attitude can probably close some doors for you. So
Right.
just bringing the correct energy and the right attitudes can definitely open some doors for you.
Right. So
So
being
definitely keep
confident,
it in check. Yeah, keep your
right? Being
attitude.
confident but not cocky, like at the
That's,
time. And
yeah,
I feel like even when
just know
you
your worth. You know your worth. Like, so you go in there
right.
knowing your worth and nobody can tell you anything, but just keep yourself in check. That's it.
Okay. Um, do you feel like do you have a person like sometimes, being in Hollywood, being traveling, do you have a person that sometimes I have to like get to all right, like let me I'm right that's my
I
man.
wouldn't, I wouldn't, I wouldn't say I have a person, but firstly, I have the Most High, the Creator, and then
Right.
after that, I have a big, beautiful family that I go to. Like, when I'm going through whatever, I have my family. I have cousins, I have aunts, I have uncles, I have nieces, I have people that I can talk to about any situation. So I go into the family more. It's not like
Right.
a mentor or a doctor or a reverend or any like.
Right.
I have
You go to
family.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I have a beautiful family that juices me up and gives me my information and my love, and then I'm able to go back into these industries I'm dealing with a
Okay.
level head and being balanced. That family is my balance. Like I would
Right.
say.
So you never forgot about your family, no matter where you went.
Not at
Family was
all.
key.
That's the way I was able to move forward and to be who I am and to be able to do the great things from watching my aunts and my uncles and having my cousins and my friends help me and my kids and everybody around me has contributed to what I do in music,
Okay.
fashion and sports and entertainment, whatever it is. It's family love. You see Groovy, but it's a whole
You have a
world behind.
tribe behind you.
Yes, yes,
That you from the bottom up.
yes, yes.
While you was coming up, was there sometimes certain childhood friends or friends? Sometimes we don't know how to let people go, and I'm not saying let go, but sometimes people are here for a season. Um, have you ever had to let friends from your childhood not go, but just kind of I can't to get where you is? I mean,
Well,
sometimes like I have
I just always knew growing up, you start off growing up and your crew is big, and as you grow, the crew gets smaller and smaller. Not that you let people go, is people are into different things. Like, so the things I
okay,
love, my friends might not love and might not want to be a part of, but I have to support them in what they would like to do. Some of them have government jobs. Some of them have families and want to be family men, 9 to 5. Some of them do different things, but we just have to support each other. It's not that I let them go, it's that we move in different directions as we get older and
right,
different things come. So it's just about doing what's right for you and your family and supporting your friends and their families and the things that they want to do. And then just getting together and having reunions and having
right,
time and talking and building and see
right.
what careers friends are into and how can we help each other move forward and how can we make money together. So it's not about letting them go. It's about just going in the direction you need to go in to get your career going for yourself.
Facts. Okay. Um, When did you realize that you had a passion for fashion?
When did I realize I had a passion for fashion? I grew up in Mount Vernon. Mount Vernon is one of the freshest cities in the world, so that's
Right.
natural. Like, you know, my family,
Woo-hoo!
and my auntie, just growing up, we Mount Vernon, so we close to the Bronx. Hip hop started in the Bronx, they say. So a lot of energy came off of that, and coming up, hearing music and seeing music videos and going to malls and shopping, and
Right.
I was like painting on my clothes and doing clothes for people in the town, painting on sneakers, doing stuff for my friends at school. So I always loved fashion. We used to get our clothes tailor made when we was like in 6th and 7th grade. We used to go to the Avenue and buy materials and get things made. We just wanted to be different, but when we learned that we can go buy material and get our own things made and we didn't have to buy it and nobody would have the same thing, that's what the love was for. And then in Davis, I took home economics and they teach you how to make bags and different things like that. The teacher was making bags and I told her I wanted to make a jacket and I made a corduroy jacket. So I just
Oh,
knew
nice.
I wanted to be special and different when it came to fashion with my
So
whole
you didn't
style.
you didn't mind being in home economics? I know when I was in school, it wasn't too many guys in the class, but that's what you wanted to do. Um, wasn't influenced. You kind of had your. It seems like you had your own mind. This is what I want to do, and you went for it.
Yes, yes, yes. I just
Um,
always loved clothing growing up, and I just always wanted to do something with fashion. I didn't exactly know what, but I just wanted to be in that world. And coming out of Mount Vernon, doing what I was doing for the community just led me to move forward into the music industry.
okay, so it just led there, but that's not what you had to do. You just wanted to be in fashion. I got to do something. This is my. I feel complete. It's like a
Yeah,
feeling
yeah.
of completion.
Yeah.
Um, who is this? Tiara Renee has a question. Do you remember in the 7th grade I had a pair of jeans with the bike on the pocket, and when I walked by your desk, you was drawing it.
She said she had a pair of jeans with a bike on her pocket
She said she had a pair of jeans with the bike on the pocket, and when I walked by the desk, you was drawing it. So,
in 7th grade. In
huh?
seventh
I'm sorry.
grade, she said
Seventh
seventh
grade,
grade.
throwback,
Damn, I don't remember that shit. I don't remember,
throwback.
gonna lie.
He he got to think about that.
I don't remember,
Um,
but we
but
was
thank
doing
you
our
for
thing.
remembering
So
him.
yeah, yeah, I get things. We was doing our thing, so I can imagine like the swag from our 7th grade. Our drip was totally different. You know what I mean? We
Right.
we thought we was doing it, but now it's a whole nother world. But I don't
She
remember that.
she said her name is Tia Renee Carney.
Oh yeah, I know Tia. Tia's my homegirl. I
I
don't
was reading
remember
her
that.
Instagram. Sorry, Tia, I was reading your Instagram name, so it's kind of confusing.
Yeah, Tia's my homegirl. That's one of my homegirls for life. Definitely, we grew up lighting them up with that fashion. That's what we did. We was lighting
Right.
them up. No days off. You know what I mean?
No days
We've
off.
been
Keep
fresh.
working,
No
grinding.
days off. When it comes to that fashion, I'm talking about no days off. Stay fresh every day.
Right.
That's what I'm
Keep
doing.
it going. We have some questions from the viewers. I'm gonna read a couple. Um, I'm sorry, Sipluwi. I can't really read your name. I apologize. Groove, what does Rastafari faith mean to you?
Rastafari faith mean to me, it's all about going inside it, being in tune with the Creator, dealing with the original land, Ethiopia, dealing with the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, the conquering lion of Judah, which is King Selassie I.
Okay.
It's a way of life.
Um,
It's not a religion. It's not anything
not a
like that.
religion. It's a way of life for you.
It's a way of life, like through your liberty, like what you eat, how you act, your
Right.
naturalness. All Rastas don't cover their hair. All Rastas don't wear locks. All Rastas don't smoke weed. So it's more of reading, learning yourself, learning the Bible, learning about your land, learning about the original times from King Solomon and Queen Sheba, the original way of life. So it's just something that you should look into. What it means to me is like self-love. Like Rastafari is love. God is love and Rastafari is love. So that's how we live and that's how we treat people and that's why we respect it the way we are because we give love and it comes back like that.
Right. That people recognize that and people love that. Even if
Yeah.
sometimes I feel like people act like, oh, no. They remember that hug you gave them. They remember, oh, you look nice today. They remember that those generous characteristics of love.
Love.
In this industry, can you hear me? It froze. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. What you
In this industry, have you had to face like any racism? I don't know if when you first started, was it a lot of other brown faces doing fashion? I know things are changing. Well, I'm hoping things are changing now. But was there any racism that you had to face? How did you come over that?
Oh yeah, well, there's racism all around us and everything.
Right.
Music, fashion, every industry. You know, I travel the world. Fashion has took me around the world and I've been from Italy to Africa to Brazil to all over, just plenty of places. And yeah, fashion is a racist industry. Like, you know what I mean? You got all these people up on top running it from different places and they don't want us to get our true shine. They want to hold you down. They want to hold you back. But that's just a whole nother fight of being a black man in this world, you know.
Right.
It's a grind. You have to keep pushing to push through them doors and knock down racism and them respect you and know you with anything you do. You know what I mean? So like I go through stuff, but I don't let it bother me because I know what I'm dealing with. I know where I'm at, and whether I'm in a different country or I'm in someone's facility that's not really feeling, you know, they hear the name Groovy, it's all good, and then they see the physical and they might be like, wow, I thought Groovy was like, you know, a little white guy from some, you know, whatever. But we deal with it, but you there to do a job, so do your job, do the best job you can do, and keep it pushing and let your work speak for itself, and try not to deal with all those energies because it's always going to be there no matter what you're dealing with. Always going to be some type of racism, something, yeah. So
and I'm guessing, like for me, when I deal with stuff at work, racism, I try not to bring it home. I think that's a key thing also, to leave work at work. You dealt with it, it's done. You finished, you made your money, and now you home. Let's leave work at work and family time. Don't bring all that negative energy. Take your little 20-minute car ride, let it out, woosah, and keep it moving. I feel like people have a problem with that sometimes, and I try to talk like, nah, leave that. They call me after work. Oh, da 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 da. That was at work. Like, it's over. I like that. Was there something that happened that made you feel like, ooh, I made it? Like, ooh, this is it, or like that first moment of like,
I don't know about nothing like that, but I've just been so blessed that it's been taking me around the world to meet so many beautiful people. I never felt like I made it or I did it or none. I just always kept giving thanks as I would move forward. Like, you know, just like going around the world, dealing with different people, learning different cultures. That's my love and that's my give thanks. And that's what I appreciate more. Like, it's people and the cultures. Like, you know what I mean? I'll say, what up to my man CNO? What up to my man P Funk, Drew Beats, a couple of my homies I see. Love, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
they here.
Yeah, but these is all my loved ones that I did things around the world with, you know, and it's
Okay.
but I see a couple of names coming up, but yeah, I don't feel like that. I just give thanks for what God has blessed me with
Stay
because I
humble.
know, yeah, you have to like stay humble and hungry, like that's it.
Right.
Yeah.
I want to shout out everybody for joining Girl Talk. I'm live with Groovey Lew right now. If this is your first time, welcome to Girl Talk. Have your little drink, have your little sip, have your little split, whatever you want. We just kicking it, we just chilling, we just talking. If there's any comments that you want to ask, anything you want to say, there's a question box at the bottom, and just keep going. Um, Question with out the box. How did you feel about what 50 Cent said about black women not being exotic?
Everybody have their own opinion. You know what I mean?
Right.
My hope is the black woman is the greatest thing that ever happened to this earth. The black woman is the queen of the earth. The black woman is the mother of the earth. The black woman is first from all women, from the black woman. You know what I mean?
Right.
So most respect to the black woman. Without the black woman, none of this. Like 50, you my homie, but you came from that original black woman. How
Right.
could you ever say anything to downgrade or disrespect a black woman? You know what I mean? So I'm on my black woman flow for
Right.
life.
Right.
I stand
You
with
know.
my sisters, you know what I mean? 100%. I
Right.
think that's the most disrespectful thing for the black man to
Right.
say or do or treat the black woman any way but with the utmost respect and love, you know what I mean?
Right.
And just
Thanks for
look at
that.
your mother. Look at your mom. Look where you came from. You know what I mean? You gotta love that. How could you not? How could you say anything about that? I don't care if the black woman is a crackhead. You better respect her the same as she's the queen sitting on the throne because we go through stuff, and especially the women go through so much to still keep their head up and still keep pushing as generation to generation, taking care of the world, taking care of all these other race, their kids, and opening the
Right.
doors and creating and making history. I was just in D.C., the Hidden Figures Way, Nassau Museum. You know, every that moves, it's a black woman behind it. So,
Well, we appreciate that. I think sometimes for black women, the disrespect it's kind of sometimes take us for a surprise, especially when it comes from our people and people that we celebrate and people that we want to uplift. Um, okay, so you're opening up a vegan restaurant. Is it a vegan restaurant? I don't want to assume. Can you
yes,
hear me?
Groovy's vegan. Nothing that swims, crawls, or fly. Yeah, I hear you. You hear me?
Okay, yeah, I hear you.
Groovy's vegan.
Um,
Coming.
were you
Groovy vegan. Coming soon.
raised to be vegan, or is this something that you chose for yourself?
This is something I chose for myself as I'm learning the way of life, which is Rastafari. I just get a napkin. As I'm learning way of life, which is Rastafari, get a napkin. I've
Okay,
learned that you should not put dead animals inside your living body. So when I learned that and I knew the truth about that, that's what started me to eating vegan the way that I am now. And that was 31 years ago.
wow.
Yeah.
Okay, what made you go from fashion?
Vegan wasn't a word, not to cut you off, but vegan
No,
wasn't
it's
even a
fine.
word when we was
Vegan wasn't a
coming up.
word.
Nah, vegan just came later. Like when we was eating ital, which they call it natural. That's the way Rastas call it ital. That's what we called it. Vegan wasn't a word yet. This is in the
Wow.
88s. So vegan just came. Some man made that word. It was vegetarian. But vegan just came. So it's like kind of funny to me when people be like, "How long you been vegan?" I just be like, "Yo, it's
like what is right?"
yeah." But it's cool. It's cool.
Oh wow, I never knew that.
Cool. I love the people that's on their way of life and eating natural and eating better and doing their thing like that. But go ahead. What was your next question?
What made you open up a restaurant in your hometown?
I want it's not open as of yet, coming soon still, but I just want to promote health and wealth in my community. Mount Vernon is a beautiful city, but we don't have any vegan restaurants.
Right.
When we in Mount Vernon, we have to go to New Road, Jolo's, that's my brother. We have to go to the Bronx, Kenja, that's my homie. We gotta go to Harlem, Queens. We have to go outside of our community to get natural food or vegan food. So my idea was to bring a vegan restaurant in Mount Vernon so we doesn't have to go outside of our community so much, and then to promote health and wealth and to help people with their sicknesses and their weight loss and just get people back on track, because food is the medicine and medicine is the food, and it's what you put inside you that's causing these cancers and these different sicknesses that's hurting our people. So when you show them how to eat and how to live and just change their ways and the things that they've been used to, but introduce them to some things that they can feel like they may have a Beyond Burger or a veggie burger or a chicken that seasoned properly, that they feel like they're eating something that's meat or with texture, you know. So I just want to help my town get on the right track and help add some more years to some of our lives out here, and not just have these Chinese restaurants and these chicken
spots
joints, just kill us off like that. You know, I just want people to eat better. Even if you do eat meat, just eat cleaner and eat better and thinly slice it. Just do better. Don't OD to make yourself
I totally understand that. Because it's like if we don't have these restaurants in our area and these things, but we want to, it's hard. Like, how are we supposed to eat better if it's not here? You know, or some people don't have cars.
We put it here, but at the end of you still have to have some discipline. Like you just can't eat because you see the lights blinking and the McDonald's sign is 1,000 feet in the air. You just don't eat just because you see food or just because you have money in your pocket, or we just want to have a lunch meeting or a dinner meeting, or we think we balling because we eating steak and potatoes and then after that shit has you sick and it's sitting in your stomach and your face got bumps on it and you trying to figure out why, because it's what you put inside of you is going to come outside of you. You know, just eat better.
Is there any books that you know that people can read, or any websites, just in case people are interested in going the new term vegan? Do you know of anything?
We just come from even back in the days, Elijah Muhammad, How to Eat to Live, and then Dr. Lillard Africa. He passed away, but he teaches you about different stuff like that, and there's so many different sites that you can go on just on top of the head, and there's so many books. There's so many books and everything right now, but I can probably send you a couple, and then you can post them up on your site.
No doubt.
I'll make a list for you, and then you can post them up, and I'll just send you information daily, and you could post it. And that's what I want to do for Groovey's Vegan, is just have information. Like when we have the restaurant, we can bring doctors in, we can bring nutritionists in, we can bring yoga experts in. It'll be just a base for us to do other things that we would like to do. You know what I mean? And then we also want to have restaurants around the country. Groovey's Vegan is around the country. I want to put
worldwide.
Keep
it going.
Yeah, that's the plan. So Mount Vernon is the first one. I had to come to my town to do it first before I go
Of
anywhere
course.
else. Okay.
And that's why we love you, because you help us, you support us, you
Mount
still here.
Vernon
People want to
over
try vegan.
everything. You need to make those
Right.
t-shirts. Mount Vernon versus everybody. Mount Vernon
Right.
over everything. Get back in tune to the city. Our city is popping. We have to start loving each other and get back in tune with each other and keep it going. Because in the earlier times, the Mike Tysons was in the hood, the LL Cool J's, the Heavy D's, all the artists, the MTV, the TV channels was coming. We was doing festivals. Everybody was coming to the community because the love was there. So once we bring back certain things and bring the love back, then our town will get popping again, and then we can generate some money, some wealth in the community.
We just gotta love each other and help each other, rise each other. Don't hate on each other. Help us out.
Ain't no time for these
times. We gotta rise up as a community, as people. That's great. And thank you for bringing a vegan restaurant to Mount Vernon. There's so many people who reached out to me like, Shanice, when is your cousin opening his restaurant? Like, I can't wait to go. I don't gotta go all the way to New Rashad. I don't gotta go all the way to Harlem. I don't gotta go all the way. I could go down the block. Like, I can't wait. I'm excited.
Yeah,
so
thank you.
The love in the community is there. They're reaching out to your family. We gotta tell you through them, but they're here. They're waiting. They're anxious. Like, oh, no.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we promoting, and we got a couple of more, maybe a month or something. We dealing with some permits from the health department, and I just tell everybody before you open anything, just learn, make sure the building is right, because I'm learning a lot of things as I go on. So tell anybody, if you want to open a restaurant, come talk to me before you do it so I can help you out. Mm-hmm.
That's beautiful. So we all still learning. You still learning. You still getting it together. There's probably somebody helping you so you can help the next person so they don't got to go through the same problems or make the same mistakes. Lessons learned that you went through, basically.
Yes. That's how we have to keep pulling each other up. Yeah.
Right. Will your restaurant soon to be open? Will it be a takeout? Will it be dine-in?
Yeah, it's a 12-seater. When it opens, we'll see what this COVID do, what the country is doing, but it was a 12-seater. You can seat 12.
Okay.
So it has a little a bench where you can sit at, and then it has seating for 12. So you can sit and vibe out as well, and then you can take and go as well. We'll have a small juice bar, and then we'll serve food. It'll be a steam table in front of you as you walk in, and you'll have a selection of your food, and then we'll do like vegan burgers and fries and nuggets and different things in the back that we'll bring out to you.
And where will your restaurant be located at?
The restaurant will be 110 East Prospect Ave, downtown Mount Vernon, straight across the street from the Plaza buildings, but it's right by the bus depot area, the supermarkets, 5-10 minutes from City Hall, right off Gramerton Avenue, Prospect Avenue.
And there's buses right there. There's different ways to get right there. There's walking distance. So, guys, we can make it. It's not somewhere far.
We have the Metro North, Mount Vernon East. You can get there anywhere from the world. Just get to 42nd Street and tell them you want to go to Mount Vernon West. Mount Vernon East.
Mount Vernon East is right there.
Yes.
So you picked a great location. Great location. Now that I didn't even think about the train is right there. We got buses. We got cab station down the street. So it's local. It's somewhere that you can get to. It's not a hard restaurant to find. That's great. I think we're running out of time. We got about 5 minutes left. Is there any questions anybody want to ask that I haven't asked? Is there any tips that you want to know? Let us know. Everybody's saying they can't wait. Thank you for the love, y'all. Thank you for tuning into Girl Talk. Everybody, thanks for being here. I know this was I start promoting today, and I just appreciate all the views. Thank you for tuning in. I'm trying to read the questions right now. If anybody got any.
Yeah,
I see you have a few. I have a few questions in the question box, but write it because I can't see it, guys.
Yeah, tell the homies we coming to
Tell them to
DC.
write it in the comment box.
Right. Oh,
I was in
everybody's talking about
DC. I see
DC,
somebody
cuz.
come. Yeah, I was in DC at New Vegan Cafe the other day on Saturday. So one love to DC for sure. Hmm.
Right.
And just
DC,
thank
you.
you for
Right. I
repping.
love DC. I love the culture in DC too.
Yeah, our black people feel good. You feel like home when you go. That's why.
Right.
Question.
Huh?
Question.
What's the question?
Have you ever been to?
I can't hear you. Oh, have you ever been to? I'm sorry. This is from Diamond Girl 01. Have you ever been to? I'm sorry, guys. Adidas Ababa? Ababa?
Yes, yes, yes. I have been to Addis Ababa. That's
Oh,
in
Addis
Ethiopia.
Ababa.
Yes, yes. I went to Addis in '07 for the Millennium Celebration. So, yeah, I did make my journey to Ethiopia, and it was a spiritual trip for me. Yes, and after that trip, I was so
Okay.
at peace, and I was able to face the world at peace, and I had the best time, and it was the greatest trip of my life.
So that's somewhere you would
Greatest
recommend
place
people
on
to
earth
go
that
if they
I've ever.
can.
Yes, yes, Ethiopia. I
Okay.
think everyone should, if you can. Yes, that was a
If we
great
can't go.
experience. Yes.
Everybody's saying they love you worldwide. Congratulations. Um, can't wait for you to come back to DC.
Yeah, and
New York's where it's at.
I'll let you know when the grand opening is, so you can let everybody know in your world. And
Yes.
when we do the restaurant, we can do Girls Talk live from the restaurant, whatever.
Right.
And I'll
Share.
put you on to some of my homegirls to interview that's doing their thing in the industries and things like that. So, I want to help you move forward with what you're doing as well. Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Love is love, man.
Yeah, God
So
is love.
basically, we're at the end of it. Thanks for coming on. Is there anything that you want to say to the people? Any advice? Any thoughts?
I just want to tell everybody, just keep the love. And it's all about us and our families right now in these times. You know what I mean? Black on black love, black on black family, black on black excellence. We just have to keep loving each other and stay in tune with each other and stay in tune to the family. I just think we need to go inside ourselves more, because that's where all the answers are. They're inside. Stop looking outside for answers and thinking someone's going to come save you and come save your world. Go inside and learn about yourself and be the best you. And that's it.
Well, thank you, Groovey Lew Jones, for coming on my show. Thank you for coming on Girl Talk. We appreciate it. The followers appreciate it.
Thank you for having
Thank you.
me. Girls rule the world.
Right.
Yeah.
See you guys later.